For centuries, the skyline of Cologne along the River Rhine has been defined by its splendid cathedral. The old city is located south of the Gothic monument in the direction of the river. It's filled with colorful gabled houses and narrow alleyways. One of the must-sees is the fish market, according to a Cologne resident, Bernd Imgrund, who's written a guide to the city's top 111 sites.
The fish market is one of my favorite places because it faces onto the Rhine, and it's steeped in history. It was a fish market as far back as the Middle Ages.
The Rhine has long served as an important trade and transport hub between the Alps and the North Sea. 2,000 years ago, the Romans established Colonia Ara Agrippinensium on the banks of the Rhine. Traces of this settlement are still visible.
This is the old Roman harbor street. Cologne is an old Roman city, which owes its status to the emperor's wife, Agrippina. She was a multiple murderer, but we're very proud of her. If you dig somewhere around here for 10 minutes, you won't go home without a Roman fragment.
Discoveries from the Roman era are on display at the Roman Germanic Museum. Next door, the Gothic cathedral with its 157-meter-high spires rises above the city. It marks Cologne's center, and it's a source of pride for the locals.
I don't know any other building in Europe that's so close to the hearts of the people as this cathedral. I find it very moving even now. It's one of the best known and most loved buildings in Germany.
The interior of the cathedral contains the Shrine of the Three Kings, a sarcophagus believed to hold the remains of the three wise men. Cologne was an important center of religious power in the Middle Ages. The cathedral has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1996. Much older but less well known are the 12 churches dating back to Roman times. One of these is the Great St. Martin.
Great St. Martin. The crossing tower of Great St. Martin was built 600 years before the Cologne Cathedral was completed. Anyone who wants a good Rhine panorama shot will always have the Great St. Martin in the foreground. The crossing tower was once a trademark of Cologne, a symbol of the city.
The Glockenspiel on the 4711 shop draws tourists throughout the year. During the day, it chimes every hour. The firm's founder, Peter Joseph Mühlens, succeeded in making 4711, or Ode de Cologne, world famous already in the 19th century. Built in the 13th century, the Hahnengate on Rudolfplatz is one of the city's oldest. Behind it are narrow streets and alleys with shops and pubs for which Cologne is well known. Few other German cities are so lively and open. Numerous bars serve the local beer, known as Kölsch. The sociable atmosphere means solo visitors are seldom alone for long. But there are certain rules to observe, or a Kölsch drinking session may never end.
In Cologne, your glass keeps getting refilled with Kölsch until you make a certain gesture, putting your beer mat on top of the glass. Then the Kürbis, the person who serves the Kölsch, knows you want to pay. Otherwise, you'll always get a new Kölsch without asking for it whenever your glass is empty.
A stroll around Cologne after dark is not to be missed, especially for a glimpse of the cathedral lit up at night.